What's going on? It's your dog Art Man the Great, and we're back with another ped cheat. Yo, I gotta cook. I gotta cook. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry, dude. Michelle Rivera tested positive for banned substances after his shocking defeat loss to Frank the Ghost Martin, yo, and I'm here to talk all about that shit. Look, matter of fact, I heard that this Dominican boxer is going to be on a popular Dominican boxing channel right now, explaining to the world why this nigga tested positive for performance enhancing drugs. And you know what makes it even worse? This motherfucker lost the fight and still tested positive. Said cheaters never prospered. Man, look, check this out. We cooking tonight, man. Let me go ahead and let me go ahead and see if I can pull that video. See if it's live right now, cause that shit is fucking funny. But anyways, Rivera, he tested positive for a banned substance. I don't know the name of it. I'm gonna take a look at it in just a minute. But from what I read earlier, is that this banned substance, helped him cut weight or whatever. Okay, Jesus Christ. Ah, shit. Now he's talking about, okay, the guy name is Broadway Ho, and he says, sorry guys, the interview will be conducted after the case is done. I apologize for the inconvenience. Nah, nigga. Now y'all gotta get y'all facts straight. Look, the reason why Buddy pausing the video or whatever is because Michelle Rivera, he matter of fact, let's read his words, what this motherfucker said. Okay, this is what Rivera say. He said, well, you know what it's like to pay $10,000 to your team and they dehydrate you with illegal substance. I've never taken anything. My God, myself, God no. Now it's your team who did this. Look. I heard somebody say, "Well, y'all wasn't saying nothing when Wonder said his team." Nigga, we did say something. We questioned the hell out of everything, and then what came out about that fight? Yes, the motherfucker mob was involved, so it made fucking Wilder's claims. It made it seem not fucking untrue. You know what I'm saying? Elevate Vibration says, Art Man, is there even Dominicans in Minnesota? Nah, I don't think I've ever. I don't think I've ever met a Dominican in my life. I'm gonna keep it a stack. I've never met a Dominican in my life, but I'm gonna keep it 1,000. The guys who I've spoke to who are representing the Dominican Republic, trash, trash, trash. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. I know someone's gonna say, Art Man is prejudiced and all that shit. I'm not prejudiced because I don't know these guys, but the representation I know, trash, 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 making excuses for this behavior. A guy told me the reason why he tested positive is because he had THC edibles in his system. What? That's how low these guys are going to make excuses for this motherfucker. But no, we gonna cook on this motherfucker for sure. So look, let's pull up the boxing scene article so we can read that shit real quick. Man, this shit just had me fucking rolling because it's like, dude, how you gonna sit here and be in everybody's faces calling yourself the Ali? Nigga, you ain't no motherfucking Ali, nigga. Fuck out of here. Let me see. Damn, where that shit at? Let me find out y'all moving it from the headline. Okay, it says Michelle Rivera remains under temporary suspension by INSAC following positive drug tests from the Frank Martin fight. Ah, hate to see it. Anyways, it goes on to say a probable suspension awaits Michelle Rivera following the first loss of his pro career. The Dominican lightweight remains under indefinite suspicion by the Nevada State Athletic Commission that stems from a positive drug test surrounding his lopsided defeat. His lopsided defeat to Frank Martin last December 17th. Rivera tested positive for hydrochloride and trimetarine, both of which are on the banned list under the World Anti-Doping Agency water code. The matter remains under investigation by Nevada Commission officials who agreed to extend the temporary suspension pending further review. Hydrochloride, hydrochloride and trimetarine are both considered diuretics and largely identified as water pills. The combination of the two helps reduce fluid retention and reduce blood pressure. Rivera and his team contend that he ingested the substance unwillingly after being dumped into believing he was taking vitamins and supplements that's been met by sympathy but is unlikely to help reduce any forthcoming punishment. Man, there's always a fucking excuse. When is the motherfucker gonna come out and say, "Yeah, I did that shit. So what, nigga? Ban me. I don't give a fuck." When is somebody gonna come out and say that shit? It's always some type of excuse. Like, bruh, nigga, either you took it or you didn't. The documentation said that you did it. Like, come on, bro. Said nice hoodie fan represent. Oh yeah, got my Minnesota shit on. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. Said blessing fam art man. Yeah, dude. It's just nuts. But is it really though? Says salute art man. Shout out to my dude PGH. Blessings. Yeah. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. We just chopping it up. Anyways, look. This motherfucker is dirty, bro. And not only is he dirty, he went in and got his ass kicked, man. This nigga might be on suicide watch, keep it 1,000, because it's like you went out here, you told the world you doing it, you are Ali reincarnated, and you come out there and get your ass kicked like this, man. Said, didn't Big Baby Miller apologize? You know what? I think he did apologize. And somebody told me that basically I should chill on Rivera because the media wasn't really going at Canelo and Tyson Fury when they tested positive and all that shit. And I'm keeping 100. I put all of them in the same boat. I just got Tyson Fury in a higher boat because that motherfucker is mob tied to the socks. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, I put them all in the same boat because I do not like cheating in the sport of boxing, especially when you're going against a brother from my creed, from my culture, from my background, bro. That is fucked up. Not only were you trying to kill this man in the ring, you were trying to get an unfair advantage over Martin, bro. A man who came into the fight thinking that things was gonna be on the up and up. And shit like this is why I tell boxers now. I tell them, I said straight up, never, ever, ever. And my homies, I tell them never ever go into a fight thinking your opponent is going to play fair. They're not going to play fair. We all learned that mistake during the Wilder Fury trilogy, thinking motherfuckers is going to play fair. Nah, niggas do not play fair. Sometimes it makes me feel like, damn, do y'all have to cheat too to compete with these motherfuckers? Because damn, it's like they tired of losing to Black Americans, so they want to get on a cheating bag, man, and that shit's fucked up. Said fuck Rivera and the rest of them. Yeah, real shit. Somebody trying to say, "Oh, you gonna do Rivera like that? He a black brother like you and me?" Nah, nigga, nah. I'm not trying to hear that shit. That man is Dominican, and the Dominicans. One thing I know about them for sure is that they do not like to classify themselves as black. So let's not play that fucking game. We all know that me no black, nigga. Me no black. Matter of fact, go ask Hector Garcia if he black. Tell me what you think he's gonna tell you. He's gonna tell you I'm not fucking black, nigga. Stop that shit. But real shit, no. We gotta talk about a certain character on boxing Twitter who's been blocking everybody. and he represents the Dominican Republic boxing. His name is, I call him Broadway Ho. I think his name is like Broadway Joe or something, but I call him Broadway Ho because he's a hoe because he's blocking all the black motherfuckers for saying Dominican boxing is trash. Cuz like, keep it 1,000, man. You know, them dudes couldn't compete with our brothers, and you gonna sit here and start blocking niggas after they got whooped. When Wilder lost to Fury, I ain't blocked. I kept it 100. I said, I'm right here. I'm right here. Yeah, yeah. Tyson Fury still cheated. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't give a fuck. He cheated. We all know he cheated. And what I'm saying is come to life because you can see the motherfuckers now banned from the country. But this bitch ass nigga, Broadway Ho, his ass get the blocking niggas after telling everybody, bro. He was telling everybody for weeks before the Frank Martin fight, before the Tank fight. You know what I'm saying? He was telling the world, oh yeah, Dominican boxing gonna take over Showtime. You see this Showtime building? Dominicans gonna, you might as well see a Dominican Republic flag with a whole bunch of bananas, fried bananas on the side and plantains because we taking over. You might as well kick it over to the side and start putting I don't even know any Dominican rappers to even, I don't even know nothing about their culture besides the fact that these motherfuckers is hating on the fucking brothers, man. But anyways, look, this nigga Broadway Joe, he goes on Twitter telling everybody he's gonna fucking, they're gonna take over boxing. These boxers gonna need to find a new job, da 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 da, all that shit. And then when this fighter loses, these motherfuckers get to running and making excuses on his platform. On his platform, bro. They get to going on excuses, talking that bullshit. It's, when Tank punched me, I couldn't see, but I can see now and I can knock him out. Get the fuck out of here. That's what Hector said. And now Michelle Rivera got these motherfucking excuses, man. I hate the fact that they talk all this tough shit at first and then get the blocking niggas and motherfucking crying foul after the fight. And then the same motherfucking Broadway hoe try to claim some motherfucking Dominican uh uh discrimination at Showtime. Oh, we discriminate them. Nah, said no, we don't claim that cheating Dominican. Nah, real shit. Said he makes all Dominican boxing fans look bad. And that's the thing, bro. I do not want to seem like a person that just hate Dominicans or anything like that. Because I don't. I don't. I'm just saying the guys who are supposed to be representing Dominican Republic that's on in boxing is not looking so good. They're not giving you guys a good name at all. At fucking all. The worst thing this motherfucker could have did was block me because now I got a vengeance. Now I'm on your motherfucking ass, man. I'm on your motherfucking ass, man. And you know what's so crazy? If you go to his channel, this guy Broadway Ho, this motherfucker deleted his interview with Michelle Rivera after the fight when he was crying, saying, "Oh man, all that shit." Come on, bro. Come on, bro. But yeah, he said Dominicans don't hate on Americans. Maybe Broadway Joe does. Fuck that dude. Nah, real shit. And that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying all Dominicans. I know there's some cool Dominicans. There's cool people in every culture. You know what I'm saying? But the guy who's representing Dominican when it comes to boxing is fucking trash. He is beyond trash. Said wow, he deleted the interview. Yeah, bro. His whole claim to fame was interviewing these motherfuckers, bro. And look at him. Look at him. Who's really next up from Dominican Republic? Jason Rosario, he came up. He had his time. He became a champion. Got stopped. You know what I'm saying? That was that. Then we got Michelle Rivera. His whole claim to fame was saying he Ali, saying he a black American like Ali. You know what I'm saying? And end up fucking testing positive for performance enhancing drugs. What? And then we got motherfuckers like Hector Garcia, who fans love to say, oh man, I hated Wilder because Wilder had every excuse in the book. Wilder had every excuse in the book, man. I don't like excuses and all that shit. And then we got motherfucking Hector Garcia. And what are these people saying? Nothing. Silence. But guys like me, art man, great. I'm going to speak on it every motherfucking time. And yes, you guys can go run back and tell Broadway Ho I'm talking about him because he's a bitch and he's acting like a fucking coward, blocking all the real niggas. You know what I'm saying? That's who he's blocking, real niggas. He's not blocking nobody else but niggas. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. He's blocking everybody because we on your motherfucking head. You know what I'm saying? Here's the thing. Motherfuckers come at me every day. Every fucking day on Twitter. Oh, Art Man don't know this. Art Man don't know boxing. Art Man, nah, he's a tracer and all this bullshit. That's fine. I could take the heat. But this nigga Broadway Ho, we're not the same. We're not the same. Said he curred out. Said, what's good, man? I'm good, man. Said now Michelle blamed his team. I thought his team was clean. Ah, man. So you telling me, damn, so you telling me some other Dominicans did you like this, bro? God damn. I thought y'all was in this together. Now you telling me the Dominican and did you wrong, bro? Ah, man. Ah, man. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't fucking so. But this guy, Broadway Ho, because he's a Broadway Ho. That's what I'm calling him. Broadway Ho. He's out here faking the motherfucking funk. He got Samson Lewicks on his fucking podcast. He got motherfucking Hector Garcia on his pod, Bob Santos. He got the whole mob, you know what I'm saying, ride with him. Where they at now? Where they at though now? Where they at though now? You know what I'm saying? Man. Had to take a quick smoke break for that one, man. Had to take a quick smoke break for that one, man. Let's go check it out. Man. Hey, Cuz really said Cuz he came on the net, said, hey man, exclusive, I got exclusive interview with Monsieur Rivera. We go talk about how his team did him dirty. That nigga, his team contact his ass and told his ass, you better hold the fuck up. Cause this nigga blaming shit on us. Nah. It was all of us. Said the PEDS didn't help him. That's the sad part, bro. Like, nigga, it's not like you won, bro. You lost in a lopsided fight. Frank Martin beat this motherfucker up from pillar to post. He beat his ass bad. And also, what I remember is a lot of people was pulling for Rivera. They were saying Rivera was gonna beat him. They were saying Rivera got this going on. Rivera gonna do this. Rivera gonna do that. And I'm like, cool. Let's see it. Man, he get to getting whooped. They talking about some, oh man, you know, he really couldn't make the weight. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Showtime, they just feed they feed Dominicans to Black American fighters, knowing they don't have a chance. All that fucking excuses, bro. Just for this, man, this shit makes the sport looks fucking bad, man. How many times are we gonna do this, man? Where a fighter tested positive, and here you guys are making excuses for this shit, dude. He said, Jose Ver, he said, yeah, but real boxing fans know what time it is. Yeah, I understand. Real boxing fans know what time it is. I just can't sit back and say, you know, all boxing fans ride with this shit, but not, it's not us, man. We don't all ride with this shit, man. But look, I've been told by folks who actually follow Dominicans sports, athletics, and shit like that, and someone told me that this is pretty common in their baseball league. You know, I heard that this is very common that a lot of Dominican baseball players um, get caught with performance enhancing drugs. So is this like a thing where these guys are all connected, they're all plugged up? I mean, because that makes more sense where, you know, it could be his team because this is something that they're probably familiar with, you know, it could be his team. And I would like to hear from that investigation. It could be that. It could be that because I heard a lot of their baseball players do that shit. A lot of them, not a handful, a lot of them. So my guy, he basically told me to see Rivera pop dirty for this shit. It's nothing surprising. It's nothing surprising. Said I read on drugs he took. Yeah, he took. Let's see, what's that shit? He took hydrochlorothiazide and forgive me, I don't know the medical terminology or how to pronounce this shit. Hydrochlorothiazide and triterine, trimteterine, and they're both considered diuretics and largely identified as water pills. The combination of two help reduce fluid retention and reduce blood pressure. So basically, that's just helping them cut weight. Said PEDS are global. Yeah. Yeah, he said I want to hear it from his mouth. Yeah, I want. That's why I'm low key a little slighted that he didn't come on the show tonight because I thought he was gonna come on here and start talking that shit. Looks like he's not gonna talk that shit on there. Hell yeah. But hold on, let me drop the link for anybody who wants to hop in and talk about this shit. Maybe y'all can educate me on Dominicans testing positive for performance enhancing drugs throughout the sports, man. Shit's just nuts, dude. Like, why? Why, dude? I thought you said you had more skills than Frank Martin. I thought you said you gonna show Frank Martin what you got. Frank Martin not ready for you. What's up with that? Now you are taking PEDS? Said, well, there's a surprise coming. Yeah, I want to know. I want to know. Was it really his team who set him up? If his team set him up, then we really got to start looking at some shit. Like, and what it's like with every cheating story, it kind of sheds more light on Wilder versus Fury trilogy. It really does, because many folks said, "Oh no, man, ain't no way that you can cheat in a major fight, in a big fight." Well, now we're seeing that you can cheat. They're saying ain't no way you can get past the commission and all that shit. Dude, we're talking about this motherfucker testing positive for performance enhancing drugs after the fight that already took place months ago. December, that's like what, 2 months ago? So you're telling me the commission, they allowed that motherfucker to go by. They allowed him to go by and fight Frank Martin. What if he would have went in there and beat Frank Martin's ass? Like, but you know, kind of like how he got his ass kicked. What if he went in there and beat Frank Martin's ass, right? And then this came about. And Frank Martin is probably depressed, you know what I'm saying, turning to drinking or smoking, you know what I'm saying, whatever, because he lost in dramatic fashion like this. And then it was revealed that you popped dirty for PEDS. That type of shit affects boxers, bro. That shit is not fucking fair. You had an unfair advantage. Look like God didn't like ugly because you went in there and got your ass kicked. You know what I'm saying? And now you over here looking at us for some sympathy. Like, man, said good point. Nah, it's real shit. It's like within every cheating aspect, it just proves what Roger said is fucking true. Because it's like you guys were literally telling us that there's no way that you can get past commission with floppy gloves and shit like that. We done seen that with motherfucking Maestro versus Fox right after, and Foster versus old dude, where niggas got past the commission with cheating gloves. Y'all done said no way if you on drugs you can get commission. We done seen that with, and you know what I'm saying, Counter Ben. Counter Ben was the fight. Eubank Jr. The fucking damage was just so high, they said, nah, we can't let this shit go on. Eddie Hearn and them was about to let that shit go through, bro. And now we hear today where fighters is accusing their team of poisoning them. Their team of poisoning them. You remember when Wilder said, hey, man, I feel like my own team did this to me. Y'all said, shut up, Negro. We don't want to hear that. Now Rivera saying this, niggas is like, oh, well, let's hear him out. Let's hear him out. Okay, bet. That's a motherfucking bet. Every situation is starting to go back to Wilder Fury. And I'm telling you, man, I cannot wait till 2023, because 2024, because that's the Wilder Fury, not Wilder Fury, that's the Daniel Kinahan case. And a lot of shit is going to be revealed about how this motherfucker got by. in the boxing world, and how his fighters somehow successfully beat one of the strongest punchers and became a puncher overnight. Said, luckily Frank is a different animal. Nah, real shit. Shout out to Frank Martin, bro. I know Frank Martin sitting back like, man, oh man. But just, that lets you know this is big up to Frank Martin, though. He should take this as a W. Frank Martin got to take this shit as a W. He definitely do got to take this shit as a W, because not only did you beat this motherfucker, you beat this dude while he had an advantage over you. Unnatural advantage over you. Real shit. What does that say about Frank Martin? What does that say about Frank Martin? You so damn good you can beat motherfuckers while they own PEDS. And I'm telling you, bro, that what makes our fighters really fucking strong and really battle tested, war ready. Because our fighters got to go through a lot of bullshit. A lot of bullshit. Hold on. No, my bad. I switched to my iPad. But yeah, Frank Martin is a motherfucking beast. You wanna know how he's a beast? Cause he fight niggas on PEDS and he's still whooping their ass, man. Still. This motherfucker came to the fight with an unfair advantage and got whooped, bro. Whooped. Said haters been saying PBC don't do VADA testing. Does this incident prove that? Shit. Say, can't hear me? Said Frank Martin is top five, 135. Nah, real shit. He is. He's a good fighter. He's a really good fighter. And uh, they not fucking with him. I feel like Frank Martin versus Shakur Stevenson will be a lot tougher, a very tough fight than people expect. Um, I feel like Frank Martin can beat a lot of these guys right now. I'm not going to go far and say he'll beat Gervonta Davis, but I'll say that he gives him a good fight. He gives him a real good fight. But speaking of real good fights, did y'all hear what Bob Arum said? Did y'all hear what Bob Arum said about Teofimo Lopez versus Josh Taylor? Did y'all hear that shit? Hold on, let me go get something real quick. I'll be right back, y'all. Man. I want to play what old man Bob Arum said, because this shit is fucking hilarious. Second, y'all. Old man Bob crazy as hell, dog. Hold on. I'm gonna switch the subject real quick. I'm gonna let Rivera breathe for a good second, then we're gonna get back on his ass. But Bob Arum. Hold on. This shit crazy. So Bob Arum, or the WBO, or the WBO stands for what Bob orders. The WBO ordered motherfucking Josh Taylor to fight what's his face? Teofimo Lopez. And not only did that happen, Bob Arum fucking old ass is gonna sit here and tell us, or he told us that let's see. He said Taylor will take Davis apart.
And he's still improving. And he'll be getting, because Taylor's a much more polished fighter. Tank is not a polished fighter. He's a talented kid who's a little wild and a good fighter, really good fighter, would take him apart. Someone like Taylor would take him apart.
Teo too, I know.
Who?
Teo, a lot of people want to see him and Teo go.
Teo would probably not take him apart, but beat him. That doesn't demean Tank. He's still learning, and he's still improving, and he'll be getting better. But
too, I know.
Who?
Not only did this old ass decrepit jive turkey say that say that Josh Taylor would beat Tank, he said Teofimo Lopez, who fucking damn near lost to Sandor Martin with no power, would beat fucking Gervonta Davis. Nigga, are you smoking crack? You smoke crack, don't you? Gotta be. Because ain't no way in hell motherfucking Josh Taylor or motherfucking Lopez beats Gervonta Davis. Let's keep it 1,000. Motherfucker, I'll be so confident enough to pick Frank Martin to beat Josh Taylor at his first fight at 140. That's how fucking confident I am, and how fucking what I rate Josh Taylor's skills as. Josh Taylor got whooped on by a motherfucker named Jack Catterall. Never seen this nigga a day in my life until he fought Josh Taylor. And what did he do? Go in there and whooped his ass. Josh Taylor's punk ass, because they're going to try to rewrite history, but I'm going to sit here and correct them. Josh Taylor went in there and said he told the world he's going to rematch Jack Catterall. Instead of rematching him, no. He said he's going to rematch him. He signed a contract and all that shit. Then he pulls out the fight and say, oh man, I'm injured. That was one time. Then he pulls out the fight again and says, I'm injured again. That's another time. And then he pulls out the fight again and says he's injured with another injury, man. And then you know what? He says, fuck it. Fuck Jack Catterall. Fuck public personification. Fuck all that. Public perception. Fuck all that shit. I'm just going to fight Teofimo Lopez, bro. That's exactly what the fuck he did. He said he was injured, but he ain't injured enough to fight Lopez. That is fucking insane. And not only did Bob Arum say that shit, he also said this. Let me go to the quote. I'm gonna read a quote because I like folks to know exactly what these motherfuckers say, so I can sit here and debunk that shit. Okay, so this is what Bob Arum said. He said, quote, now that the WBO has ordered Josh Taylor versus Teofimo Lopez for the junior welterweight title, we are working on arranging what could be the best fight of 2023. Best fight of 2023. Now, folks heard that, but this is what I heard. Let me translate it for the folks who follow my channel. This is translation. Now that I, Bob Arum, ordered Josh Taylor versus Lopez for whatever belt Josh Taylor has left, because you know that motherfucker, say he got stripped, had to vacate, you know what I'm saying? Okay, anyways, he says, now that I ordered Josh Taylor versus Lopez for whatever belt that he has left, I'm going to pay my writers, my ESPN writers, Mike Cappinger, and all the fucking dick writing journalists to say that, to convince you motherfuckers that this fight is better than the PBC's fights. I'm gonna say it just like that. That's translation. Because we already know it's coming, man. We already know it's coming, man. They gonna act like that Jack Catterall fight never happened. They gonna act like George Kambosos versus Teofimo Lopez never happened, bro. They gonna act like motherfucking. They're gonna act like they could promote this fight like Taylor's coming off of the victory over Ramirez and Lopez is coming off the victory over Comey or Lomachenko. That's what they're going to prepare this fight. They're going to come at us just like that. Top Rank knows how to do it, bro. These boxing fans, these boxing journalists, media guys, they're so, what I'm saying, they're so swift with it. What they do is, when it comes to promoting the next fight, they don't even show you highlights of the last fight. And if they do, they only show 1.5 to 3 seconds of them looking spectacular in that last fight that they looked horribly in. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do. They be on bullshit. Said, Art, don't forget Taylor's probably on the no flight list, cough, cough, MTK. Yeah, and that's why the fight's not going to be here in the USA. It's not going to be in the USA. And of course, white media, old media, they're not going to tell you the reason why the fight is not going to happen in the United States of America. They're going to make up some bullshit lie and say, oh, Josh Taylor's a draw. Josh Taylor's a draw. You know, in his home country, Josh Taylor's a draw. Y'all know it's coming. Y'all know it's coming. Y'all know it's coming. Hold on one second. Y'all know it's coming. He's going to be in there. He's going to tell the world, hey, man, Josh Taylor, he got fans in Ireland. That's the reason why. That's the reason why the fight's over there. Oh, no, it has nothing to do with the fucking mob. It has nothing to do with that. Y'all know that shit. But nah, real shit. We need Regis Catterall. Nah, we definitely do. Regis Catterall would be a good fucking fight. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's gonna be a firefight. Regis gonna get punched on in that fight a little bit, but he gonna stop dude. The reason why I say Regis gonna get punched on because that dude, he likes to fight rough in the inside. And Regis, to me, he's a good boxer, but he just doesn't have the best defense in my opinion. Not saying that he's trash or anything like that. He just doesn't have the best defense in my opinion. So yeah, it's gonna be a competitive fight. But it's gonna be another competitive fight. Rayo versus Colbert. That's a real crossroads fight right there. It definitely is. It's gonna be a crossroad fight because whoever loses this fight, man, they're gonna have to rethink their career. Oh, elevate vibration says Josh Taylor's nice though. Man, nice as in what? Nice how? That's what I want to know. Nice how? Because he just got in there. He ain't nicer than Jack Catterall. He not nicer than Jack Catterall. He not nicer than Jack Catterall. Said Josh undisputed fight wasn't on TV in the UK. I don't think he's a draw. He's not a draw. They said they don't even like him over there, and especially after he fucking robbed Jack Catterall. Hell no. They said they not fucking with this guy. Ain't he fucking with motherfucking? Ain't he fucking with what's his name? Daniel Kinahan? The guy who got their grandmas out here fucking selling their TVs to buy more dope? Yeah, they not fucking with him. They not fucking with him. They don't like Josh Taylor over there. In the UK, they do not like Josh Taylor. Because one, he's anti-vax. They don't like that shit over there for some reason. And he's in the mob and he dropped fucking Jack Catterall. They don't fuck with him. Say he's definitely better than Catterall. He beat Catterall. Rematch should have happened. No, nah, he's not better than Catterall. What I seen is he got in there and got his ass tore the fuck up in that fight and started fighting fucking dirty like Tyson Fury. Hell yeah. Nah, hell nah. I can't agree with you on that one, my brother. I can't agree with that statement. Matter of fact, I think, look, I was telling people before the Catterall fight, I was telling people that, man, don't ever in your life put Josh Taylor in there with Terrence Crawford. Because Terrence Crawford will beat his ass. I know I talk a lot of shit about Terrence Crawford, but Terrence Crawford would beat the fuck out of Josh Taylor. Especially at 140. Don't do that shit. You know what these motherfuckers told me? They said Josh Taylor is skilled too. In fact, he's like the white Terrence Crawford. A lot of people think I'm trolling when I say that. No. Fans really said Josh Taylor is like the white Terrence Crawford. I was telling people, fuck that. Matter of fact, I think Tank can beat him at 140. And they told me I'm talking bullocks. You know what I'm saying? I'm chatting shit. That's what they were telling me. But after that Catterall fight, they don't say that no more. They don't say that no more. After that Catterall fight, you know what they saying? Maybe, yeah. Huh. Why do you think they looking at this fight as a fucking 50-50 with Lopez and Josh Taylor now? Crazy, right? Before, if you would have told me Josh Taylor versus, if you would have told them Josh Taylor versus Teofimo Lopez at 140, they said Josh Taylor wins that shit easy. But he went in that fight with Catterall and got exposed. But what really got exposed, to be honest, because in the Regis fight with Josh Taylor, I feel like Regis won that fight, but Regis pulled back. So I understand why they gave it to Josh Taylor. But then again, a lot of people feel like, nah, fuck that hard man. Josh Taylor really lost that fight to Regis. That's how they feel. You know what I'm saying? Every fight Josh Taylor go, I'm telling you, look, let me show you. Let me show you what fucking Josh Taylor's eyes look like after every fight. After every Josh Taylor fight, that motherfucker eye look like this. A motherfucking black plum. That motherfucker, his eye, just Josh Taylor after fucking fighting Regis. Yeah, man, it was a good fight, man. Rematch? Hell nah. I don't want to give him a rematch. Nah, his eyes be swole as fuck after every fucking fight. His eyes be looking like a motherfucking black plum. Bro, he go in there with Javante Davis or motherfucking Terrence Crawford. He's getting his ass knocked the fuck out. Am I lying? Look, hold on, cuz. Am I lying, people? Am I lying? After every motherfucking fight, Josh Taylor eyes be looking like this. This shit be looking like this. Every fucking fight, bro. And that's probably why he don't want to fight Jack Catterall. He go in there and fight. His shit gonna be fucking puffed. Man, let me see if I can find that shit online, man. That shit's fucking hilarious, bro. Oh shit. We got some breaking news, y'all. Tell me I'm fucking lying. Man. Well, speaking of MTK and motherfucking Daniel Kinahan and all that shit, it says Tyson Fury versus Usyk will not take place in Saudi Arabia, as the Saudis are not available to do that fight in time period required. Bob Arum has confirmed he said they are close to a deal to stage the fight April 29th at the Wembley Stadium. Yeah. That shit's starting to sound like Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Fury. Usyk wasting all this fucking time, man. He could have got Wilder out the way if he was really about it. If he was really pound for pound number one like y'all claim he is, real nigga would have fought Wilder, then fought fucking Tyson Fury. But he don't want to take that risk. Usyk don't want to take that risk. And a lot of people hate me when I say this, but I don't give a fuck. I think Wilder will sleep Usyk. Sleep him. I think he'll sleep him. Real shit. So we just gave Taylor real fun. Now shit, real shit. But yeah, I want to see Wilder versus Usyk. I feel like that would be a very exciting fight, style wise, because Usyk can box. You know what I'm saying? He got the quote unquote angles and all that shit, and he got heart. But we all know if that chin get touched, it's a motherfucking wrap. Let's keep it 100. Said Wilder has the power to put to sleep. Hold on, my bad. I'm already reading this shit too fast. Wilder has the power to sleep everyone, and that's true. That's true. There's literally nobody that Wilder fought that he ain't put on the motherfucking ground past 10 seconds. I'm gonna say that straight up because y'all like to say, "Oh well, Tyson Fury." Nah, nigga. Even Tyson Fury out his own mouth said it. Tyson Fury out his own mouth said it. Matter of fact, hold on, cuz. This is Tyson Fury talking. If y'all couldn't hear, Tyson Fury said, "Nigga, I will sleep. I will sleep. I was knocked the fuck out. I was knocked the fuck out." And I don't care what boxing media says and what these racists says, Grand Wizard Twitter fucking fingers see saying, man, Tyson Fury out his own motherfucking mouth said, "Nigga, I was knocked the fuck out by Deontay Wilder." And that is a win in my book. You know why? Because we all know when it comes to these mob fights, shit's fixed. Fixed on their half. We all know Tyson Fury got the longest count in today's boxing. And we all know if Wilder fights anybody else, these fighters will not get the luxury that Tyson Fury got of getting up after 14, 15 seconds, having the ref motherfucking tell you to jog over here, get your brain back together. Now you're ready. Never. So yeah. And speaking of Wilder, there's been this motherfucking rumor going around that Wilder hates the PBC. It's always some rumor about, and that's what I don't like about you bitch made niggas, because y'all can sit here all day and talk about rumors from the PBC and all this bullshit that's always proven false, but have no time and energy to call out Top Rank for directly messing with a mob boss, for literally paying a mob boss to help Tyson Fury against Deontay Wilder. That's literally documented. I can shut up for the rest of my life. But you can go online and see the documentation stating that the Daniel Kinahan cartel was directly involved in Wilder versus Fury 2 and 3. 2, 3. Matter of fact, 1, 2, and 3. What am I talking about? He was directly involved in all 3 fights. And y'all don't talk about that shit. Y'all don't talk about how Top Rank and Eddie Hearn and Matchroom and them in fucking bed with the mob. But y'all want to talk about what Wilder got going on because Wilder said, "Oh, I haven't got," or he said something to the effect of, "The money didn't come on time, but it came." You know what I'm saying? But this is our
another
brother Wilder.
Question that people are spewing out there in the internet is that you're no longer a PBC fighter. Do you want to respond to that?
I mean, who said I wasn't?
This is the rumors, gossip in the gossip from the internet world.
I have no problem with PBC. We still thriving, strong, and I think PBC still has some of the best fighters out there. So
I don't have nothing against PBC. PBC don't have nothing against me. We still working together. As far as I know of, and we going from there. You know what I mean? I don't. Me and Al still communicate. We still talk to each other, and that's that. Ain't no bad blood against none of us. So it's gonna be a lot of rumors spread and said and done. I don't know where they get that from, but half the things you don't know where it come from, but it comes.
Me too, nigga. I don't know where they be getting that shit from, but look, it was just debunked like that. PBC fighters constantly debunking your shit. Last week, it was Fulton telling you motherfuckers, man, I don't know what y'all talking about. Al Heyman not protecting us. What are y'all talking about? Al Heyman said, nigga, I can go fight a Nui right over there. I can fight a Nui right now. Oh, wait, that don't fit y'all fucking agenda. Y'all agenda is Al Heyman is the cancer. By default, Top Rank and Matchroom Boxing are fucking the best thing since fucking sliced bread. Even though fucking Matchroom got a whole juiced up motherfucking welterweight that they trying to skate past the motherfucking rules, Conor Ben. And then meanwhile, Top Rank has a fighter that is literally the only boxer in boxing history to be banned from the country he won the title in due to corruption in the fight that he won the title in. Like, bro, what? Niggas get mad. Oh man, Art man, what do you mean? Nah. Tyson Fury is literally banned from the United States of America due to corruption in his Vegas fights, which includes the multiple fights that he's accused of cheating in. Crazy how that works. But Al Heyman is the cancer. Al Heyman is the cancer, but you motherfuckers gonna be turning around and watch David Benavidez versus Plant. Al Heyman a cancer, but he literally allowed your Mexican hero, Canelo Alvarez, to become the first Mexican undisputed champion on his platform. That's cancer? Because if that's cancer, then I don't know what the motherfucking cure is. I don't. Meanwhile, Better V versus Bivol is literally being held up by one man and one man only. Eddie Blue-Eyed Devil Hearn. Yes, I call him a blue-eyed devil because for some reason he's like the motherfucking devil. He's white, he got blue eyes, and he can motherfucking lie his fucking ass off. Eddie Hearn has some type of mystical powers in his eyes or something. Because he gets on camera and he can say a lie with a straight, bold face. And fans will look at that shit and listen to it and say, oh, that nigga's telling the truth. He's honest. Earn with Hearn. Earn with Hearn. Earn with motherfucking Hearn. Like this nigga Hearn did not fucking put one of his best welterweights, Kell Brook, in there with a fucking middleweight on a KO streak. But that's the guy who's not a cancer to boxing. The guy who knew his current welterweight was positive for performance-enhancing drugs and still try to let him slide and fight. That's not a cancer to fucking boxing. The man who literally said Canelo Alvarez should be banned from boxing for testing positive, but then go on to host many of his fights and act like that shit never happened. That's not a cancer to boxing. Get the fuck out of here. DAZN, Top Rank, I gotta go. Real shit. Better V versus Bivol 3 years overdue. And now we talking about Bivol about to fight Boazzi. Whack ass Negro peeing Boazzi. Like, who gives a fuck about that bum? That nigga's a fucking bum. He's trash, nigga. I'm gonna keep it 1,000, man. A lot of them niggas over there is fucking trash, bro. Trash. And Bivol want to have Eddie Hearn want us to see that shit. over fucking Undisputed at 175. But then again, Undisputed don't mean nothing now, huh? Undisputed means something when it's Terrence Crawford versus Errol Spence Jr. Y'all so mad Errol Spence moving up to 154. But y'all ain't mad that Eddie Hearn is making motherfucking Bivol fight Buatsi over Undisputed. The fuck out of here, man. And that's why I always be calling y'all niggas out, because y'all, the double standard is crazy. The double standard was crazy. Eddie Hearn is bad for the sport, bro. He uses fighters up and throw them away like a fucking trash, like some toys. He acts like a spoiled brat, a spoiled rich brat. I would say the best thing Hearn's done in boxing is shed light on women's boxing. Maybe that's what he should do. Maybe he should just stick to just promoting women's boxing, because when it comes to male boxing, he's not doing good. He's not doing good at all. And then one thing about Eddie Hearn I really don't like, he's constantly talking about Al Heyman fighters. Like, bro, do you not see that your own fighter, Conor Ben, is on social media getting crucified? Crucified. Man. Said he definitely did. LOL, and they got Canelo beat against a Russian that can't sell water to a nigga dying of thirst. Oh my God. Hold on. Let that shit get on the screen. I gotta smoke one of that. Hold on 1 second, y'all. My dude said he let Canelo get beat against a Russian that can't sell water to a fucking nigga dying of thirst, bro. I don't care what nobody say. I know Canelo Alvarez is pissed off that he didn't take that PBC deal when he had the chance to. Because if he would have lost to motherfucking if he would have lost to, let's say he went in there, Canelo, he beat Plant Right, became undisputed, and then he defended his belt against a mandatory. You know what, real shit? Canelo's a hoe. Because you know what he could have done? He could have fought Plant and then turn around and fought John Ryder on PBC and then turn around and fight Benavidez. And if he lost that fight, he could have did a rematch. And that shit would have did fucking numbers. Numbers, fucking numbers, bro. But nah, he's fighting. Canelo's admitting that he's fighting John Ryder for a pay cut, a major pay cut. Major pay cut. What's going on, brother Dirk?
What up?
Man, I'm over here just thinking about this boxing shit and how crazy it is. Like, politics is nuts, man. First I was on Rivera. Now I got some way I got to fucking Canelo and Hearn. But what's your thoughts on everything, man? That's going on in the boxing news when it comes to Rivera, what's bad for boxing,
Bro,
PBC,
they
Wilder, all that shit. Talk about it.
they try to paint Al Heyman as like the devil and all that shit, but you got Eddie Hearn out here trying to, for one, let's start with the first one. He's trying to make Berta B fat Callum Smith. Who the fuck wants to see that shit? And then two, he's trying to like legitimize what's his name, Berlanga, that they just signed to fight Canelo. Like, and then third, they're blatant ducking Fulton with MJ. Like when he was talking about like, oh, would you guys be interested in fighting? Like, basically, he was talking about how he wants to set up Inoue and MJ, and like, is there no scenario where Fulton wins this fight against Inoue, and you can set that shit up? Why is only MJ? I mean, why is Inoue the only option? Because he said out of his own mouth that the MJ team or whatever that dude's name is, they're really interested in the Inoue fight. Translation: we want nothing to do with Stephen Fulton for Undisputed.
Exactly.
So
That's exactly what I heard when it comes to Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn, he likes to shit on other fighters like crazy, and then he tries to pass it off as being genuine. But nigga, I'm not stupid. I understand backhand fucking compliments all the fucking time. Like, this nigga literally sat there and told the world that Javante Davis is basically inarticulate, basically a dumb Negro.
Yeah, yeah, we caught on to that.
And
We're
then
not.
and then when try to sit back and say, "Oh, I ain't mean it." I ain't like, bro. What are you trying to say? Like, what? Stop that shit, bro. Nigga, we done dealt with so many types of racism and subtle racism throughout the years of being on Earth that we understand when the motherfuckers being slick.
Right. It is what it is, man. Eddie Hearn, this dude failed in America and had to go back over there. He didn't do shit with Devin.
Yep, didn't do shit with Devin, but just make when he was with Devin, motherfuckers was calling Devin the email champ and pillow fisted, and he wasn't saying shit.
Right.
When Andre was with him, he didn't say shit. He let Andre get all the type. You know how I knew Eddie Hearn was such a bitch ass nigga, and I ain't gonna lie. If I was Andre, I would have got on Hearn ass too. That whole press conference with Canelo was like, "Get the fuck out of here" and all that shit, and I'm not gonna kick your ass right now type shit. That shit. You remember that press conference or that post conference, and motherfucking Hearn was laughing with Canelo, laughing at his own fighter Andre, trying to put himself in position to fight Canelo.
Yep.
Bro, right then and there, I would have got on both of their asses, man. I probably would have caught a charge because I'd been fucking calling all the motherfuckers out, Canelo and Hearn. I'd be calling Hearn motherfucking snake, Eddie Hearn. Fuck, I've been calling all the motherfucking devils, and we can't even stress the fact that this man's father literally referred to boxing as the slave trade. That's not
Come
the
on now.
cancer to boxing to y'all.
Come on now. Talk about it.
Dude, this man Pops literally said that back then we were the slave masters and these niggas was basically the slaves. And
Yep.
back then, you said back then we treat him anyway, but now I gotta call this fucking Negro Mr. White now. Like what? He literally said that shit, and people just sat back and laughed with him, like, bro, man, couldn't be me. Couldn't be me.
It's a lot of people like that have that mindset in boxing.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. If I was a boxer, I probably would, man, they probably would have got to my ass because I'm too vocal on this shit, bro. It's just in me. I can't contain this shit, and that's why they hate me so much. And I get banned off Twitter every 5 seconds because I gotta say it. I gotta say it. Y'all on some bullshit. Y'all sat here and told us that PBC is the motherfucking problem when you got
Did they
niggas rubbing elbows with the motherfucking mob.
did they ban you permanently after like a certain amount of times of getting suspended?
Yeah, they do. They did 2 of my accounts like that. After
Oh,
this shit, I'm done for good. I ain't fucking with they ass for good.
no.
And then my dude, he who greased the fire, said Hearn was the one uh, motioning security to remove Andre from the room.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I remember that too.
But um
But what's your thoughts on
that's,
Rivera, bro? Did you speak on that?
I'm not surprised. Like he's probably taking some shit to like help him like cut the weight. I'm guessing
That's
because
exactly what he got caught with.
yeah, like he was having trouble cutting weight. I think he passed out during like weighing or some shit like that. But I'm not surprised. All these dudes that are weight bullies, they're probably doing the same thing.
But
But yeah,
here's the thing. Here's the catch. He says it wasn't him. It was
it's always somebody else.
his team who did it.
It's always
This,
somebody else, huh?
yeah, this is his exact words. His exact words is, "You know what it's like to pay $10,000 to your team and they dehydrate you with illegal substances. I've never taken anything harmful to my body. I respect myself. God knows everything."
Mm.
Mm.
Well, you're
That's it.
responsible. You're responsible to what goes into your body. He should have done his research. Can't just. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
I don't believe that shit. So you telling me that you had a fight or you're training and you didn't know nothing different with your body?
Right.
You didn't know that you was able to lose weight how you wanted to? You didn't feel your body changing that one bit? Stop playing, bro. You're a boxer, bro. Your whole fucking job depends on your body, bro.
Hmm.
You should know the difference between you taking PEDS and not taking PEDS.
Right. Um. So how long they suspended him for? Like a year?
Who, Rivera?
Mm-hmm.
They doing an investigation now because he tried to claim it was his team. So,
Man,
so
these
more
people
shit about
don't
to
give a
come out.
damn. Like they just reinstated fucking Conor Ben, and the motherfucker failed twice. So like, I can't take these people serious, bro. Like, this boxing ain't shit. But low key, I'm happy Conor Ben beat the case.
He ain't beat the case.
Well, I
That
hope he do
motherfucker
beat.
just not. He's bro. This is what's gonna happen. This is what's gonna happen. Conor Ben is not gonna be able to allow. He's not gonna be able to fight in the United Kingdom. The
Hmm.
United Kingdom is gonna drop that investigation because they're not gonna have any. Basically, this guy does. He doesn't have a license to fight in the UK anymore. So they're gonna basically say, since he doesn't have a license, we can't even further investigate it. And then this motherfucker is gonna be fighting here, right here in the States,
Good.
but not against nobody that we motherfucking know.
Eventually, he's going to see somebody.
He's gonna have to see somebody that's on the WBC list because that's the only sanctioning body that's gonna allow him to be on there. So yeah, we're gonna see Conor Ben versus probably Conor Ben versus uh who's on that WBC list? I don't even know.
That's a good ass question. Cody Crowley, I think that'd be a
Yeah,
good ass fight. That's way better than people he's been fighting.
what's bad for Conor Ben is whoever he fight, if he go in there and don't KO the dude or look impressive, they gonna be like, yeah, nigga, you were definitely on that shit.
Duh, we knew that. Let me see. You ever seen his fight with that French dude early in his career? Ever
Nah, but
since that fight, he been knocking motherfuckers out. He struggled in that fight against like an unknown French journeyman. He was getting beat up, everything. And then after that fight, all of a sudden he turned into like a Terminator.
nigga, if you're willing to get a fake beard, you're willing to put
Right.
pain in your body.
That's why the nigga emotional all the damn time. He on that shit. Um,
Where I had to draw a line at is when this motherfucker started posting pictures of Malcolm X.
yeah, that's crazy. Like,
Like, bro, who nigga? Nah, nigga, you're not Malcolm X, bro. Malcolm X had a legitimate reason why he had people not liking him, wanted it out, wanted him gone. Yo ass literally fucking popped dirty for performance enhancing drugs, bro. That only pregnant women take.
uh he he's number 8 in the BBC, and then top 10 is Avanesian at 10, Butayev at 9, Keith at 7, Stanionis at 6, Virgil at 5, Ugas 4, Boots 3, Bud 2, and then obviously Spencer number 1. Hmm.
So you know he's gonna be fighting Avanesian next.
That's not a bad fight. That's a step up for him.
I know, right?
I mean, unless you think Conor Ben is better than Avanesian. I'm not so sure about that, especially without the juice.
No, I don't know. I really don't know.
What he gonna do when he can't knock somebody out?
Get his ass beat the fuck up.
A lot of these dudes, once they can't knock people out, their whole game plan goes out the window because they can't box. So
Man, said Conrad should just let it go. Yeah, he should. Man, to be honest, he just need to go ahead and just let him ban his ass for a good year or two and fight in the States.
nah, bro, I want to see Virgil or Boots punish this dude. To me, that's better punishment. Like just expose his ass.
Hmm.
He deserves that. Like like what like what Shane Mosley did to Margarito.
Yep, he needs an ass whooping like that. But on that note, I got to get up out of here. I'm about to run to the gym.
All right,
Uh,
bro.
Stay safe, family. We gonna keep on cooking on this because I know some more news gonna come out very soon.
Yeah, they celebrating Tank. They like, oh, Tank going to jail. Like they
Yeah,
really
yeah, all
wishing
that.
jail upon him, man.
Yeah, I know. We gonna chop on that too. We gonna chop on that too. But I gotta get up out of here.
All right, bro.